Hello my Darklings, it's your friendly neighborhood waifu Silvadorkable here today. We are going to do an unboxing. I essentially ended up getting this, it was on sale on Amazon, and it is a Huion brand drawing tablet, more or less. But it's one of the ones that has a built-in LCD screen, so it technically acts as a monitor, and it allows you to draw on it. Now, many of you probably are wondering why I bought this when I have a iPad Pro and an Apple Pencil that I use for all of my art streams. The answer is simple. I basically decided to get this because of the fact that many of the programs I have on my PC cannot be used on my iPad. There are some programs, such as Clip Studio, which do have an iPad version. However, they wish for you to pay subscription fees monthly. And since I've already purchased the entire package of the program on my PC and have no real way of drawing with it with a tablet at the time, I decided I didn't really want to pay $9 a month every month for the rest of my life as long as I use it. So, this was on sale for about $250. For what it is actually a very good deal. I would suggest buying it on Amazon if it does go on sale again. I'll put the link in the description. And so I have already clipped the edges so that we can slide this right on out. This is a 13-inch working screen. Let's put that over there. Copy out of the way. I also just want to point out this is like nice and lined with like a foam padding, which is very nice. Because there's way too many times. Oh, a little thank you card. Thank you for choosing Huion. Goal is to be 100% happy with your new Huion product. If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to contact us, and we shall be glad to help you in any way possible. Little adorable things. Okay, so that's very nice. They have a hotline and a website and a service email. So this is the actual thing itself. Now you'll notice that this is not 13 inches itself. The screen is 13 inches. This itself is... well, maybe it's 13 inches. Nah, this has to be like 15. There was another version, which was a 19-inch one that I could have gotten for an extra $100, but the stylus on that had to be charged. And I don't know, I felt like it was an unnecessary step because it had more mixed reviews than this one did. So, ooh, nice and shiny. Look at all that. This is a protective film, of course. Please peel this mask before use. It is nice and heavy. I like it. You'll see my camera set up and my desktop right there. Very nice and heavy. Has nice ventilation in the back. Has a output. Looks like a mini USB if I had to take a guess. Nothing on the other side. Nice little buttons on this side. Shortcut buttons. Ooh, they're very nice and soft feeling. Like, the texture on it is soft, not the button itself. It's like a soft touch plastic texture that they have on it. I like that. I've heard a lot of people say that they end up getting the tablets and know that there are the shortcut keys, but that they don't actually use the shortcut keys, which I'm sure I'll get to. I'll probably forget they're there completely. So, this basically is a warranty card. I will fill that out later. This is for the driver. They don't actually give you a CD since it would probably be out of date by the time that they gave it to you. And then this is all of the little peripherals. So, it doesn't have a built-in tablet like a kickstand, like many of the other ones do. But it does come with its own little holder. Now, the holder I've heard is not the best. However, it does work for what it's meant to do. And I mean, when you think about it, a lot of expensive tablets, like the iPad, don't come with their own holder at all, so you're kind of getting a good deal, all things considered. Then again, if you were to compare this to something that was a PC tablet, then it would be more like a iPad, not an iPad, a Wacom. And I believe Wacoms do come with built-in kickstands or tablets, so... Tablet stand user manual. Adjust the tablet stand, easily switch from 20 to 50 degrees. You can adjust it to suit your personal preference. So very nice, easy instructions. Put those over there. And it looks like to open, you clip that. Oh, look at that. Just flips out like that, huh? And then you open it this way. Oh. It helps if I'm not holding it shut while I'm trying to open it. What the fuck? Ah, okay. That's how it works. It has these little things, and you can essentially prop it up like that, that, or that, or that. Has little rubber feet to hold it in. I feel like that there should be more to this, like there should actually be corners to fit this into, or something, although this is significantly smaller than the actual pad. So I feel like that wouldn't work, but I don't know. We'll see how this works in a second. I feel like this would not be as, what is this though? Huh. It must have something to do with like a magnet or something. But overall, I mean, it's not, oh, okay, I get it. That's to set it on. I'm a fucking idiot. This is the back. And this is the front. And you do it this way so that it fucking works. Oh my god. Okay. I apologize. That was a brain fart on my part. And it rhymed. So, comes with nice little adapter, power cord. Was there a power cord in there? Or a power spot that I didn't see? Where the hell do you hook into? Huh. I'll have to look at the... Okay. And it comes with one adapter. I'm assuming that there would be another adapter for, like, UK. But we get this adapter. Basically goes straight on. Click. Nice little adapter like that. I don't know where the fuck this goes. I'll have to figure that out. I'm sure there's some weird hookup. It comes with this, which is essentially a pen holder, as well as if you unscrew it, you can see that there are all those little nibs inside of there. These are replacement nibs for the actual pen. Very tiny little nibs. And it's nice rubberized foam on the inside, which has a nice screw closure. I like that. Helps you keep track of your stuff. And this is the stylus. So this stylus got better reviews than the one that was $100 more and was a chargeable stylus, because this does not require any charging. As far as I understand, this doesn't require any batteries either. What the hell did I get black stuff? No, I thought for some reason that was leaving black stuff. Anyway, it does seem to have a sensor on the end, which hopefully means that that's an eraser. Otherwise, I can't imagine why they put that there. It has a nice thick rubberized grip, which is something that I like, because if you'll notice, on my Apple Pencil, I have an additional grip. Problem is, it slides around, but the Apple Pencil itself is very thin compared to the Huion, and I like having something nice and chunky to hold on to. Let's plug that back in. Boop. But I do like how this is nice and thick and chunky. The buttons feel very good. Good tactile response. From what I've heard, this is not as customizable or versatile as an Apple Pencil, so you're not going to get tilt or pressure sensitivity quite to the extent that an Apple Pencil will get, because like with an Apple Pencil, you can actually draw it like this and it'll shade. So keep that in mind. It's not going to be the same thing. But for the price point, from what I've heard, it's actually going to be pretty good. Now you can actually put it in like this, or you can lay it across the top. Considering that it kind of feels like it hits the... No, it doesn't. It just holds... Okay, cool. I was afraid it was going to hit the ground there. It doesn't. So, what else do we got? There. Okay. That is the manual and a cleaning cloth. And this, I'm assuming, is the USB cord. Oh, HDMI cord, my mistake. Oh, it's a squid. It's a cord squid. that's good to know. Okay, so that's actually kind of useful. So this essentially goes straight into the Huion. It's like a mini USB or something similar. And then it has a cord squid, which essentially has the connection input for the power. Just a little weird when you think about it, that the power's going in through this wire and also out, but whatever. And it has a HDMI display as well as a USB display. Now, I'm not sure if both of these have to be hooked up, but we will see. Let's wrap that up. Confidentially, I will be doing a review of the tablet later on. Right now, we're just doing the unboxing. But once I have had more time to hook it up, play around with it, experiment with it, not make you guys have to watch me do all that boring stuff, then I can give you an honest review. My roommate, Bear, has one of these already because he does not use an iPad like I do. And he actually said he would recommend it because when it went on sale, I was considering it. He said he would recommend it and that it is actually a pretty good piece of equipment for the price. So we got a nice cleaning cloth here. It's not quite as soft. Like, here's the cleaning cloth I have for my Oculus headset. At least I think my Oculus headset. Oh yes, there's a little Oculus logo here. This is the cleaning cloth I have for my Oculus headset, and it's nice and soft, kind of like something you'd use to clean glasses. And then this is very thick. It's very weird. You can just tell by the way it drapes that it's not the same fabric. But it's smooth. It's not as soft as this. But I guess technically it wouldn't scratch, so... I mean, I can't really say that that's wrong. It does have like a nice little Huion on it, though. So, I mean... And then here is our quick start guide in... Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 languages. Including what I'm assuming is Goida Rapida, Spanish, German. That's definitely Japanese. One of these I believe is Korean or Chinese. That is very obviously Russian. So they get around. Alright. So let's go over these. Just so you can be kept in as well. So, this is the working area, which we will peel off this now that we are... Ooh, that's like the best feeling in the world, is being able to peel this off and just be like this. It's all nice. And I apologize for the glare, by the way. So that's the working area. This area, the outlined area, is the actual working area. This is not the working area. Power button, press keys for navigation, touch bar. So this essentially can be scrolled to like zoom out or zoom in or go up and down. Function button right here. Apparently this long press, OSD, what's OSD? Short press switches the function bar. So a short press 1 is zoom in and out, 2 is adjust brush size, and 3 is scrolling up and down. So that's actually kind of cool. For the record, it is a Type-C USB that they mentioned. Comes with the stylus pen, placeable nibs, the pen holder, pen nib clip. Pen nib clip? Did we get a pen nib clip? What's this one? Oh, pen nib clip. Is that this? What's this do? That might be it, but what do you do with? Oh, is it to take it out? Oh, so there, in case you can see it, there is a clip in there that is apparently the pen nib clip, for whatever reason that is. 3-in-1 cable, power adapter, quick start guide, cleaning cloth, and the stand. Boop. It comes with, well, ours came with the US plug, but they also have UK plugs, EU standard plugs, and Australia standard plugs. Shows how to assemble and disassemble. Setting up the display. There we go. Okay. Open up the stand, then put the display on the stand. Connect the display to the computer in 3-in-1 cable. Connect the power adapter to the power cable, then rotate 90 degrees to prevent breaking off. Okay. Press power button. Installing the driver. So it looks like you actually have to have all 3 of those hooked up. So you have to have the USB and the HDMI, which is fair for what it does. It's essentially a second monitor, but it has a second function, which is where the USB comes in. OSD menu. What's the OSD menu? What's it stand for? Oh, whatever. So yes, that little thing is for replacing the nib. Essentially, like, you pinch it on the top here. Pinch it right here, and you pull it out. Because obviously doing this is going to be a pain in the ass, even if you have... And tells you how to install the driver, and then literally everything else is the exact same thing in a different language. So that was pretty self-explanatory. Well, before we go, I'm going to put a couple of these things back in here because I like to keep things tidy. Most of this stuff I won't have to actually pack back up into here. Let's just leave that right there on my lap. But like I said, I like to keep things tidy. I like to hold on to all of my little packages and stuff in case I need to pack it to go anywhere. It's kind of nice to be, set. Hold on to that, keep that out. We're going to want to hold on to this because that is the driver information. I doubt that I'm actually going to pack this. I'll probably throw away many of these packing supplies later, but for now, I just want to get this out of the way. And I realized that I had not shown anyone the box because it was incredibly heavy and I was worried about doing something to the product. But the box, for the most part, is pretty black and sleek. It has a little bit of information on the bottom, a couple QR codes, information such as panel size, active area resolution, which is 1920 by 1080, which is pretty good. LCD type, contrast ratio, dimensions, pressure level. You can find all this information online, as well as help desks. So we're going to put that over there. And then, just one last thing, since I'm not actually going to set this thing up right now. Come on. I don't like how this clips in a little too aggressively. I feel like I'm going to break it a little bit. Like that. And then this actually comes up. So this is how it works. I did it wrong. And these little corners, I'll put that, and then you just put it like that. So, cat hair off it. So essentially, this is what it would look like. You would have the pen, and you can change what, like, angle you want it. I'll probably have it something like this because I like having it lower. Plus, this is actually how I usually will have it when I do my iPad, because my iPad's usually at about 20 degrees, give or take, because that's what the built-in little flip kickstand does when on my holder. So essentially, it's one thing I don't like. It feels like the nub pushes in a little too much to my liking. I'm used to the Apple Pencil that doesn't have any give. However, I mean, who knows? It might actually work very well. Doesn't look like there's a screen protector, and I don't see one included in the box, so I'm going to have to keep an eye out for that. But overall, this is nice. I can put this up here, not have to worry about it. This is a little large. I'm going to have to figure out where the fuck I can put this. It'll probably end up scooting off to the side, and I won't think about it until I have to. Might have to put it up on a higher level just so I can do that. There we go. There we go. At least that looks a little bit better. Just up there, but it does take up a lot of room. Thankfully, my keyboard's down here, so I don't have to worry about that. This is usually working area. So, that is an unboxing of the Huion. It's so hard to read things upside down. the Kamvas Pro 13. Ooh, so shiny. So, join me again, my darlings, for a review of the actual product and the software itself, as well as how it performs. I'm going to have to get underneath my desk to hook all this shit up, so that's going to be a while. And feel free to like, share, and subscribe. That does me a lot of good. Let me know if you have any suggestions for other products that you would like to see me do unboxings or... Shut up, iCloud. Other unboxings or reviews of, or programs. And feel free to check me out on Patreon if you would like to see some of my artwork. Hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you later. Goodbye, my darlings.